Hi, so this is Louise and it is Saturday and a very interesting morning I've had. So I'm just going to wait for people to come online. Facebook are telling me that they're informing all my audience that I'm online. So just wanted to wait for people to come on board, but for those that actually have come on live, oh hello, how are you doing? Just say hello and who you are and where you're from. So we had a full moon this week, which was really interesting, and I don't know about anybody, I don't know whether this was just something for the northern hemisphere, but this morning I actually woke up about 5 o'clock, as I sort of probably tend to do anyway. And what was absolutely amazing was the fact that through my bedroom window, I could see the moon, but it was actually it was light. And so I was thinking, oh no, I should just get in the car and go and drive up to the local hill and see the sun rising with the moon still there. And what was actually fascinating about that was the fact that over the last couple of days, I've been working a lot on my duality. And in the colour mirror system, again, the system that I use, there's a bottle called Duality, and it's got magenta and white. And a lot of things have been happening this week in terms of me being able to clear my energy, in terms of what am I still seeing as good and bad, you know, the black and white of life. And I've done a lot of clearing around that this week, a lot of releasing those old programs, those old habits of thinking that something is good or bad. And the fact remains, it's not, it's just all perfect anyway, it's just how we're perceiving it. So it was a real confirmation really for me to see that the sun and the moon were out, you know, the night and the day. And so I came downstairs and I was thinking, okay, I was doing my mindset stuff, my little routine that I get into every morning, and what was coming up for me was how difficult I make my life, how difficult I have chosen to make my life. And so I did a lot of work around that, and it got to the combination of just sort of going, well, really, how simple do I want my life to be? How difficult do I want my life to be? And I have a choice. And so the theme of the talk is about going back to basics. And one of the things which I tend to do sometimes with my clients, but more on a sort of a Reiki basis, is doing the chakra clearing. And today I had this overwhelming realization that actually I should go back to basics and start clearing my chakras, sort of seeing what blocks were in my chakras. Now, the really interesting thing is, I've just had the most incredibly powerful session on myself, clearing my chakras and coming up and sort of realising what's stopping the fronts and the backs of my chakras, and what have been the blockages. And I thought, wow, this is such a simple thing to do. It doesn't have to be a big ordeal. You don't have to have any degree to do it. There's a lot of information on the internet about chakras. If you're not aware of the power of your chakras, just hop online and find out about it, because it really sort of struck me that, you know, the chakra systems have been, you know, the knowledge about chakras have been around for thousands of years. You know, the Chinese knew about them, the Indians knew about them, all these ancient civilizations knew about them. And if you're still sort of skeptical about the actual power of your chakras in terms of allowing your life to go with ease or allowing your life to be difficult, you know, what's good for the Dalai Lama is pretty much good for me. And the Dalai Lama talks regularly about how powerful releasing the energies and the blockages from your chakras are. So I sort of think I'm going to follow what he thinks, because he's got a far greater understanding of, you know, our esoteric world than I do. But what was fascinating to me when I was doing the chakra clearing was how much stuff I've been holding in my heart chakra. And when I was doing the exercise that I was doing on myself, I would clear the chakra and then I would just check the aforementioned ones. and then find that there's another block, so something else was coming in. So it was like this cycle of clearing layers and layers and layers of stuff that had been blocked in my chakras. And anybody who knows stuff about the chakras, you know, your ability to receive and to give are determined by what's going on in your chakra system. So this was just going to be a really, really, really quick post today to just sort of say, get back to basics. We have got so much information out there. So much information is being given to us by the ancient civilizations. There is no need to keep on reinventing the wheel. There's no need to keep on finding new things to be doing to heal yourself. The information is already out there in abundance. So just get out there. If you don't understand about the chakras and the back and the forward of your chakras, just get online and start looking at it and start researching it. And it's not difficult to start clearing your chakras. You know, one of the techniques that I use, I'll be sharing that on my 2-day course, how I go through all the clearing work that I do on a daily basis. So the courses, the courses are on my Body Whisperer site if you want to have a look at that and find out more about that. But suffice to say, get back to basics, guys. The information's out there. It's information, it's tools and techniques that have been around for thousands of years. So just get on and start clearing some of your chakras. So have an amazing Saturday, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.